Okay, now I'm going to go through and kind of show you how to use retrofit and apply. I think this is a pretty powerful function. Once you know how to use it, though, it takes a little thinking beforehand, but I think we can figure it out here. Let's see, I've made an example comp here, just 4 different colored balls. We've named one leader and the other 3 follower. So what we want to do is have, let's see here, which expression did I want to use? Yeah, let's do swarming layers. Okay, for that we'll need the position. Actually, let me delete these 2. We'll just duplicate the result when we're done. That way we'll be able to avoid having to apply this to every one of them. So we'll hit P and go to the position layer. And okay, let's look at the expression here. It's referencing leader position, which is a layer called master position, and we don't have one. We actually have a leader as the name of our leader position. And so that's where retrofit and apply comes into play. So we'll click retrofit and apply. And as you'll see, it shows us our expression here with 3 selectable lines. As we toggle through the different line numbers, you see we get an indicator showing us which line we're actually referencing. And so actually line 3 is what we want to modify, so we'll leave it on that. And if you'll notice, we don't have line 4 as an option. It's only giving us lines that include the layer tag, which references different layers inside your expression, or well, actually, the expression references layers in your composition. So we want to change this master to another layer, and we want it to be leader. And what this drop-down list is, it will show you every layer inside of your composition. Right now we've just got leader and follower 1, which is represented here. Since we want to actually replace master with leader, then we can just say update. And now you'll notice this comp.layer leader instead of master. And that's really all we wanted to do. So select position and click apply expression. And we get this message. You'll actually get this on from just the main interface as well. If you have a layer that has references controls like this, um, it's basically the expression controls that you get in your effect dropdown, such as slider, radio buttons, just checkbox, whatever. And what this allows you to do is create these references, since they probably don't exist in your new composition. So we do want to create a new reference. So yes. And another feature, it lets you add your control layer as a whole new layer, which you'll get to name, or you can add it to the currently selected layer, which in this case would be follower underscore 1. I want to go ahead and create a new one to show you how it works. So we'll just say yes, and we'll name it control layer. Say OK. Okay. Let's find the effects controls. Yeah. Alright, so as you see, we have a new control layer just like we created. We can close this. It has frequency and amplitude, which is the name and type of control that it create or that was referenced in the expression. And your expression now references the leader, just like we changed it to, and the newly created control layer with the existing names from the original expression. Now let's see if this actually worked. We'll give it 1 and change it to just something. And we'll RAM preview this and see what it does. So as you can see, the follower layer kind of swarms around the main layer exactly like we wanted it to. And now we'll be able to say duplicate follower, and as you see, the new layer's positions are also randomly generated, but they still swarm around the leader. So you get this kind of organic movement. And that's pretty much how you would use retrofit and apply. Before I wrap this up, though, I want to go ahead and show you that, um, no, this is from earlier, ignore that. I want to show you how sliders are also created just in your basic interface here. Let's see, wiggle sliders. Here we go. So as you can see, we won't have to retrofit and apply this specific expression because it doesn't reference any other layers for position or anything. But what it does do is reference null1, which isn't in this composition. But as soon as we try to apply this, we get this message again. Yes, we want to create a new reference. And this time we'll say no. And what this will do is it'll actually add these controls to the selected layer. So we've got leader, and here are our new controls. And as you can see, it added the expression with the reference to itself and the new controls. So let's RAM preview that and see what happens. Well, let me change this first. So that's just another way to add these expression controls that are referenced. You can add it to the control itself or just create a new layer like I did before. And what I should mention is lights and cameras. You won't be able to add controls to those, so you'll have to create a control layer if you want to apply expressions to those layers. And that wraps up how to use retrofit and apply.